Welcome to a new session on English language, grammar and vocabulary. In this video, we will discuss the difference between summary and synopsis. What is the difference between summary and synopsis? Understand the difference in simple words. Easy Elite English brings you English language, grammar and vocabulary. Difference between summary and synopsis. First of all, what is a summary? A brief restatement of the main points of a text. The word restatement is important. Restatement means you are making the statement a second time at the end of a passage, at the end of a paragraph, at the end of a lesson. It is a restatement, a repeated one. Something you have already stated, the main story or the main lesson, and you are restating. That means stating again at the end of the chapter the main points. It covers only the main ideas, no personal opinion. You don't give a personal opinion, but you just summarize, that is, state in brief the main ideas of the passage or the text, shorter than the original. Example, a fast but overconfident hare loses a race to a slow and steady tortoise. This is a restatement, means you have already heard the story. The story has already been told to you, and at the end, we are giving a restatement, a summary without opinion. What is the story about? It's about a fast but overconfident hare which loses a race to a slow and steady tortoise. A restatement at the end of the story. Now, let us see what is synopsis. A short outline of the plot or content. That is synopsis. A short outline of the plot or content, but not the details. Gives a bird eye view of the storyline. It includes major events and characters used before publication or viewing, not after. So it's not a restatement. It comes before viewing, before publication. That means if I give you a synopsis, it should be before telling you the story, before teaching you the lesson, not after. Used before publication or viewing. Example, Marlin searches the ocean to find his son Nemo, facing many challenges. So it is before publication or before viewing, not after publication or after viewing. Before you know, we are giving you a synopsis so that you may know what to expect. Whatever we will be shown to you, it may be a video, it may be a movie, it could be a story. So what you can expect, we are giving you an advance before publication or before you view the story or the video. So here is a summary. Purpose. What is the purpose of a summary? To restate main points, restate at the end, restate. And synopsis, to give an outline or preview. Pre means before. Use for study and analysis. That is summary. Synopsis for pitching or preview. Length. Summary usually short. Synopsis could be slightly longer. Content only key ideas in summary. Key ideas plus key events. In content you state only the uh, ideas in case of summary, but here in the content you give key ideas as well as the key events in synopsis. So summary versus synopsis at a glance. The purpose, summary purpose is to restate. Synopsis, the purpose is preview before. Use, summary use is study and analysis. Synopsis, the use is pitching or preview. Length, summary is short, but synopsis could be slightly longer but shorter than the original. And summary, the content is key ideas only, but in synopsis the content is key ideas plus the key events. For understanding, let us have a visual analogous situation. Summary is like a report card, just the results. The results will come at the end, like a report card. The results, that is at the end. Synopsis, like a trailer, gives an idea of the whole movie. A synopsis would get you interested in watching a movie or reading a book, while a summary would reinforce what you have seen or read. That means synopsis would be given to you before watching the movie, before reading the book. Summary would be given to you after watching the movie or after reading the book. So when do we use each? When do we use summary? When do we use synopsis? Summary, school essays, study notes, reviews at the end. Synopsis, before, book proposals, movie descriptions, project ideas. So summary comes at the end of the content and synopsis at the beginning, before, that is when the book is not yet published. It is only a proposal. A movie description, movie you have not yet watched. Project ideas, after the ideas are approved, then you will carry out the project. Whereas summary comes after, school essays at the end of the essay, study notes at the end of the lesson, or reviews at the end. So here is a quick quiz, summary or synopsis. Used in film marketing. What will you use? Film marketing means the person has not watched the movie. You want to make him so interested in the movie that he will come and watch. He has not yet watched the film. So before watching the film, you are trying to get him interested in watching the movie. So it will be synopsis. Written after reading at the end. You have already done the reading. So the content is already known at the end. So it should be summary. So when it is used for marketing, that means the person has not yet watched the film, but it is like advertisement. You want to make people come and watch the film, so it should be a synopsis. Written after reading at the end of the chapter, at the end of the lesson, a brief note, a brief recapitulation. It should be summary. Contains full storyline. Now this we will leave for you. Try to guess what should be the correct word, summary or synopsis. So let us wrap up. Now this is a summary because it is coming at the end of the video. Both summarize content but for different purposes. Tip to remember, use summary to explain what you read, means after you read, at the end of your reading. Use synopsis to interest someone in what they haven't read yet, that is before reading. Give a synopsis so that the person becomes interested and starts reading it, and use summary to explain after he has finished reading. So at the end, if you give, it is summary. At the beginning, if you give, it is synopsis. So that was in a nutshell the difference between summary and synopsis. Just remember, synopsis before revealing the content and summary after revealing the content. We shall come back with more such useful videos. And if you need videos on one specific topic, any specific topic, you could always write to us because all our services are entirely free of charge. We shall meet again. Till then, thank you and goodbye.